do the mermaid tonight, but I'm not going to do it in a way that you're probably used to. I don't know I don't know where I got the idea. Maybe I got it from seeing something. I don't know. I'm going to have her write a whale. So I'm just going to get this base on here. I've got a meeting tonight, but it's an online meeting. So I thought I would go ahead and get this. And after this, somebody out there had asked me for Ghost. Because it is fantasy, isn't it? Okay, let's have some fun. Fun with fantasy. Okay. Okay. We are going to be having the whale coming up out of the water, or at least his back will be up out of the water. And so I need to put some sky in here. So I'm just lightening this up a lot. And then, okay, let's have some fun. Since this is going to be a whale of a tail, let's make a whale tail. All right, cheesy, but why not? Why not? This is going to be a bit of a trick in our mind. Let's trick our mind here. This whale is going to have to be, what, a baby whale maybe? Not a big one. Otherwise, we wouldn't even be able to... if it was a real big one, then the mermaid would look like an ant. You know, like a tiny little ant, a little critter. Okay, we figured out that it's going to be a very small or baby gray whale. At least that's its color. Something I found out looking at all those pictures of whales, they don't have dorsal fins. I always thought they had to have a dorsal fin. They do not have dorsal fins. That's what sets them apart from dolphins, and orcas must be more like a dolphin because they have that. Well, they'd be kind of a porpoise because they got the needle nose. Anyway, we're talking about a baby gray whale. And so what if they don't have a dorsal fin? We don't have to have one. She's a mermaid. She's used to water. I am being ridiculous here because it's fun. Okay, hopefully you can see the part where the tail and the back are up above the water. So that gives me a place to put the mermaid. But no, I don't want him... What am I trying to say here? When a whale's hump, or a humpback whale, whatever they call it, when their back is up out of the water, a lot of times their tail is too, because sometimes they'll breach, which means they'll kind of jump a little bit. Anyway, let's give him some spray come out of his blowhole. That's what I'm doing now. So I want to give him plenty. I give him plenty to come out of there. Okay, now for the mermaid, and I am going to give her red hair. Why not? I'm going to give her plenty of it. And I'm going to make it so that it's blowing back, and the spray is, of course, getting it all wet. Okay, I am going to be doing some stuff. I'm speeding up the film because there's a lot that's going to be happening. I'm going to be doing things, undoing things, but right now I'm working on the mermaid, and I'm only going to give her an upper torso right now. That's all I'm working on. Because we know that the lower part of her is of course, the fish scales and the fins and everything. I don't know why. I just feel like it should have a fin on its back, but when I went and looked, they don't have them. Not the real whales, anyway. Okay. Green. Okay, as you can see, I've gone ahead and made the fins. And I just have a heck of a time because I think there ought to be a dorsal fin, but there's not. I do have his side fins on. I'm giving her own tail now because I'm trying. And the reason I'm doing the kind of dots like that, I'm trying to make it look like scales. But after a while, I finally just painted in the mouth. I will not leave that way. I was gonna try a different kind. He just doesn't need to show a mouth, I guess. I don't know why I think he does, but anyway, I really have to laugh at myself with this one because, okay, there I am trying to give her, I cannot do features. I just don't do features very well. And those little blue eyes, they don't work. So I take those out, I try something else, and finally I decide something completely different. I don't want to give it all away right now, but yeah, we're going to have to get to the end of this thing before too long because I'm going to be running well over time, and this did take much longer than I intended it to. But isn't he so women purty with her on there? If I'm thinking right, am I still doing? Yeah, no, I'm giving her the saddle right now. She does have a saddle, but she has to ride it side saddle, of course. So I gave her something to hold on to there, and I give her that's the strap that goes around his belly. So she's sitting purty right now, but she's getting a face full of spray. She is getting a face full of spray. I don't think she minds at all. They want to talk to you for a bit.
How do you know that?
Because they told me.
How?
I have ESP. Oh, talk to him.
Hi, folks. I'm playing a game and watching a movie too. The movie's Harry Brown. But anyway, how's everybody doing? I'm playing Candy Crush Saga.
I had his mouth open for a while, and I was thinking, well, put one of those things that it looked awful. So but when instead of painting that lower part of the mouth out, I painted it in, which made it too round. So that's what I was doing, was fixing that mouth. And she's having a lot of fun there. She is really riding high in that side saddle. And yeah, let's get that tail of hers needs to be really showing up. It's very green. So hopefully against that black, it'll really show up. I end up painting her red hair way down low over her face because I'm no good at those features. I don't know why. I just do not do features well. And on something this, what I do, since I have had no luck with facial features, I I paint her hair down lower over her face so that it looks like she's looking down. And so we don't really see much of her face because we see her hair, she's looking down at the whale. And so that's the what story I'm giving it anyway. It's I've tried a couple different things and I had to cut them out because for her features, they just did not work. And I have an awful time. Even with my toothpick, I couldn't get it. So, anyway, no more excuses. This is what you're getting. But she's just going to be looking down at the whale and having a good old ride. Almost looks like she's riding a little bunky bronco there. So, it's probably actually kind of a slow ride. I don't know how fast he's moving. But she's got a nice little friend that's giving her. So this is our mermaid, guys. I hope you like it. I'm just kind of giving it some finishing touches here. But I think she turned out looking okay. Just okay, but okay. And the whale, he looks all right. Looks more like a whale than he did a little while ago. Besides, what's the difference between a real girl riding a bunking bronco or horse and a mermaid riding a whale? Well, the mermaid has to ride side saddle. That's the difference. So, that's pretty much it for tonight. And I will speak to you again. There you go. There it is. We have a mermaid riding a whale. And a whale of a tale she'll tell. She's having fun. I think that's going to be it for tonight. I don't know what's going on with this. There it is. Okay. Okay. I know there was a really nice mermaid in the picture, but that was that was a clip art type of thing. So, name your mermaid. There, I did put the mouth on the lower part where it probably really would be. So, there's our happy mermaid riding her whale. God bless. I love all of you. We'll see you tomorrow. Smile and wave. There's yours, and go share it. Good night.